Hello, everyone. In today's reading, we're going to ask your spirit guides what do they think about this connection with your person of interest. We have 3 crystals to choose from today, and I'll give you a closer look. For group 1, we have this labradorite. For group 2, we have this selenite heart. For group 3, we have this little rose quartz fairy. Okay, so go ahead and see what you're drawn to, see what really calls out to you. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time to decide, and let's get started. Hello group 1, if you chose this labradorite, this is going to be your reading about what do your spirit guides think about this connection. And I went ahead and pulled from my spirit animal deck, and I was really drawn towards this deck, but I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. But I felt drawn to ask, first and foremost, what do your spirit guides think of your person? Like, how do they view them as a person? And we have the frog here. And it's really interesting because as I was shuffling this deck, group 1, I was seeing the color green. So I was really excited to see this come through. So I feel that this could even be a sign that your spirit guides see your person as someone who can be very in tune with their spirituality, whether they're aware of it or not. I feel that your spirit guides view this person as someone with a very bright mind. And I feel that this pile can definitely be for those of you guys who share a family with this person, or if you're interested in someone who happens to have kids or something. It's going to vary based on your situation, but no matter the specifics, group 1, I feel that your spirit guides really see your person as someone who can be a great family person. Like, whoever it is that they consider their loved ones or people that they're close to, I feel that it's something that can be divinely guided somehow. I feel that your spirit guides really are giving the stamp of approval when it comes to this person. I don't want to speak too soon, but it definitely seems like that, because I feel that your person is someone who is generally very kind and a very balanced person to be around, and people around them are very thankful to have this person in their lives. And when it comes to the specifics, this person can even have water placement, so Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but it doesn't have to resonate. And I'm also getting Libra, but again, it doesn't have to resonate. But so far, I'm getting a very chill energy, and I feel that your person has a very specific purpose in this lifetime somehow, group 1, even if it's just sharing their kindness with others. I'm going to be pretty general here, by the way, group 1, when it comes to your person of interest. So this can be crush, ex, or someone you're currently in a relationship. I want to keep it pretty general today, unless something else wants to come through. But so far, this is what I picked up for you. So let's get into more specifics. And this person could have a very unique way of communicating as well. This person could be they could be a quiet person, or either they're very quiet or they're very outgoing. I don't think this is someone who's like in the middle. Spirit, can you please describe, how do you view this connection? What do you think about this connection between group 1 and their person of interest, please? feel like this person could be quite sensitive, or there's something about them being very in tune with other people's emotions. And I feel that other people may view this person as someone who wears their heart on their sleeve as well. Because I feel that when it comes to this person, group one, it seems like if they're having a bad day, if they're sad, then other people can pick up on that and then they're sad. It just seems like a lot of people could look up to your person or really admire them. But let's talk about your connection with them. Spirit, what do you think about group one's connection with this person? Then we'll pull from 2 more decks and then we'll talk about it. Spirit, what do you think about this connection? What do you think about this connection, Spirit? Spirit, what do you think about group one's connection with their person? Okay, so we have Knight of Cups in reverse, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Put away the computer. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. And receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. When it comes to what your spirit guides think about this connection, group one, I feel that right now they're kind of noting that your person may have a lot going on in their life, or there's more than meets the eye than you may expect. And I feel that this is especially for those of you guys who are wanting more out of this connection or feeling kind of disappointed that things aren't moving forward in the way that you wished it would. And I feel as though it's been a long time coming. Like you could have known this person for a while now, group one, or as though at times it could feel like it's hard to get their attention at times. And with this put away the computer, you may even communicate with this person over social media or texting, but it doesn't have to resonate. But as a whole, I feel like this is also noting that your person is very divinely guided for sure. And I feel that their spirit guides are kind of trying to help them balance their life more, because they do seem like a sensitive soul. And I feel like they're just really busy right now, group one. It could have been a while since this person dated, because it seems like they're kind of clueless in ways on how to approach someone romantically. And I feel that this person can even be someone who's very independent as well, group one. So I feel that they're so used to that to the point where they may not even realize how they're coming across sometimes. And I feel that this person has a pretty friendly personality, but I feel like it could be surface level at times, or just, I feel that a lot of people view this person as someone who's pretty calm to be around, but your person may not be someone who actually feels that way about themselves. I feel that they may keep a lot inside. They may not necessarily reveal all their cards. I'm going to pull some more clarification. Spirit, can we please get more on the Ten of Swords? Spirit, can we please get more on the Eight of Pentacles? Spirit, can we please get more on the Knight of Cups in reverse? Okay, group one. So I feel that it is also possible that you and this person are no contact. Like you and this person could have had a disagreement or just have a bit of a distance between you guys, because it just feels like there's something here involving your person's life or personal problems getting in the way of this connection. Like it just feels like they've had to pull back in some way. But when it comes to what your spirit guides think, I feel that they are noting that in some ways it's best to surrender to certain things when it comes to this connection. I feel that they don't want you to worry too much about it or be hard on yourself with whatever the current obstacles are. I feel that right now your guides are noting that it could be more trouble than it's worth, or it's best to not put too much effort or fixation on this connection. Spirit, can you please describe what represents group one's energy as a whole? What represents group one's personality and energy? Okay, group one, I asked for information from the animal spirit guide deck about your personality, and we have the earthworm here. And I feel that this is saying that you may be someone who's more like self-conscious when it comes to this connection in particular. And I feel that you are also someone who's pretty spiritually aware, and you may be more open to that than your person is. I feel that you and your person are both very intuitive, it seems, and you both have a lot of depth about you. And I think that's something that your spirit guides really like about this connection. And I feel that in some ways your spirit guides definitely are just encouraging you to take some pressure off of yourself, group one, when it comes to this connection. And I feel that in some ways you're more advanced or mature than your person. Like if there's certain expectations about this person, I feel that they may not be someone who considers these things, and not because they're a bad person, but because they don't yet have that level of awareness yet. I feel that this person is slowly but surely awakening. They're stepping into a phase of awakening, but I just feel like right now they have too much on their plate. And I don't feel like this is just a simple, oh, I'm busy, I have work to do, I have people that need me right now, even though that could very well be the case. I feel that it goes a lot deeper than that, and I feel that this, again, goes back to the fact that your person has certain things that they don't talk about to anybody. I feel that they may be fighting certain battles, internal battles, that they're trying to address. I also feel that your spirit guides may be noting that there could, again, be a big obstacle here when it comes to communication. Like you two could have different communication styles in some way. And more specifically, I feel that the both of you could have ways where you don't reveal all your cards. I feel that both of you may not always say what's on your mind. And if this is a no contact situation, group one, then I feel that your spirit guides are still noting that it's still a problem that needs to be resolved, even if you were to get back in contact again. Spirit, can we please get more on receive with love and appreciation? What's this about, please? Okay, so we have King of Swords in reverse. So this could definitely represent your person, but it doesn't have to. But I feel like your person could be someone who, yeah, I feel like they're very friendly, but in a very, maybe in a surface level way, or maybe even a professional way. And with that being said, this could be extra confirmation for you guys if you've met this person at work or are currently co-workers, or there's some kind of professional undertone here between you and this person. But when it comes to what your spirit guides think of group one, I feel that they're not against this connection, but it seems like right now they're like, okay, yes, let's take a break from this, let's take a breather and let this person figure things out. And with this received love and appreciation, I feel that this person is not really comfortable with expressing themselves, but yeah, I don't think this is a bad person or they're purposely trying to hurt your feelings, group one. I just feel like sometimes they're clueless or just, but I feel like your spirit guides are noting that you and this person could have a nice bond. Like you guys could even start out as friends at first before you take it to a deeper level, is what I'm getting. And I feel that your spirit guides would prefer this because I feel that just both of your spirit guides, group one, seem to be focused on this theme of protecting your energy levels and most of all your stress levels in particular, because I feel that the both of you may have certain things going on in your life that could just, like, they don't want to keep piling on more things for you guys to worry about or stress about. And I feel that this message especially goes for you guys who are worried about the timing of this connection or are wanting to speed things along. With this Tower and this Ten of Swords, I feel that your guides are coming through this message that it's better to do it slow and steady when it comes to this connection, because otherwise you may run into problems that could have been avoided. And I feel like this person could even have times where they're kind of grumpy, and not because anybody really did anything wrong. I just feel like they're a sensitive person. Like, they may not even be a morning person, is what I'm getting. Like, if you catch them early in the morning when they just wake up, they may be very grumpy. And that's just an example. But I feel like this person isn't really good at managing their stress levels when it comes to their routines and their work schedule in particular. Whatever obligations that they have in their life, group one, I feel that they're having a hard time balancing everything, and this kind of throws them off when they're usually someone who's very happy-go-lucky, very chill to be around. But I feel that their spirit guides are wanting to help them balance this, especially when it comes to certain goals that they have. They want to help your person to follow their dreams and be ambitious without burning themselves out or without compromising who they are. But I will say, group one, I feel that your person's spirit guides like you. I feel that they see you as someone who would be a good person to be around. Because I feel that your person of interest is someone who really needs to have more fun, or they really need to cut loose and get back out there. So yeah, it could have been a while since they dated, or they just haven't been very open to that. And we also have children on the back of this deck, so this can definitely be confirmation if you guys know this person has children or you share children with this person. But this card could just also indicate certain inner child wounds that are coming up in this connection, and especially when it comes to your person as well, group one. And more specifically, with what I mentioned about them being very independent, I feel that this may even be someone who's had to raise themselves. And I know I mentioned about this person being a family person. And again, it's going to vary based on the situation. But I'm getting a stronger message that this person could have an untraditional family of sorts, or may not be very close to their family necessarily, but they do like the concept of family and essentially finding their soul family, their chosen family. Like, this person could also have a lot of friends or just very social when it comes to friendships in particular. And again, it doesn't feel like something that has a lot of depth, but when it comes to your person, I feel that they're just looking for someone with good morals and integrity. They don't have too many expectations, like, oh, that person seems nice, I'll talk to them, they can be my friend. And I feel that sometimes they know that this works for them, but it may not be something that fulfills them. They may always be someone who wants more out of their connections, like more depth, but it's something that is still out of their comfort zone. But yeah, when it comes to this connection, group one, I feel that your spirit guides are saying, yeah, maybe this can turn into something more later on, but right now it's probably best to just take it easy and enjoy the present moment with this person. And for those of you guys who are no contact or aren't necessarily getting along with this person, then I feel like there's still an opportunity for reconciliation, but maybe not in a way where it immediately ends up in a relationship, a romantic relationship. Like, you guys could just call a truce and start off as friends. But yeah, I feel like your spirit guides are guiding you guys to know your limits with this connection and just really, yeah, I'm hearing he's not a bad guy. For those of you who are interested in masculines, he's not a bad guy. But if you're not interested in masculines, then the same thing can apply. They're not a bad person. They're flawed, they're human, they have their quirks, but yeah, I feel that your spirit guides are pretty neutral about this connection, group one, as a whole. But yeah, you're divinely protected and guided when it comes to this connection. And I feel that for a lot of you guys, you may already know this, but yeah, pretty neutral, and there's opportunity to work things out or break the ice in some way, but maybe not right now, but when the time is right. But yeah, group one, I feel that your person's spirit guides, again, they seem to approve of you, and they feel like you would make your person feel a lot better or refresh their energy in some way and put them in better spirits. And that's what they really like about you, because I feel that you guys also have a lot in common, and this person's spirit guides is guiding them to meet more like-minded people so they don't feel so alone, and also so they can feel more comfortable being their authentic self. I feel that this person could have a love language of acts of service, because it just seems like they're constantly burning themselves out trying to please their loved ones, their family, their friends, whoever it is. Like, when they care about someone, group one, but if you were drawn to group two, that may be a sign, but of course, trust your intuition. But yeah, when they care about someone, they don't just do things halfway, they go all in. And I think that's another thing that your spirit guides really appreciate about your person. That if you two were to get in a connection that this person has a lot of loyalty despite how differently they may express themselves, group 1. Because, like, with this King of Swords and this Knight of Cups in reverse, they may not be the most emotionally expressive, or even they may not seem like the most romantic person in the world, but I feel like they show this through their actions. But I feel like your spirit guides are noting that you guys could make it work if you were to have the opportunity. But right now, they seem to be pretty neutral, and I feel guided now to just kind of leave it there for now. So yeah, that's what I have for you today, group 1. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello, group 2. If you chose this selenite heart, this is going to be a reading about what do your spirit guides think about your connection and your person. So to start us off, I'm going to pull some animal spirit cards. And this can apply if this is your crush, your ex, someone you're currently in a relationship with. I'm going to try to keep it general, so go ahead and take what resonates as always. Spirit, what card best represents group 1's person of interest? What best represents their personality? What card best represents group 2's? Sorry if I said group 1. I don't know if I said that, but I said group 2 in the other pile, so Spirit, what best represents group 2? What best represents group 2's personality? Wow, I'm already getting like this yin-yang type of energy here, so I'm really excited to see what else we can get. But I'm going to pull up cards first. Okay, Spirit, can you please describe more about what do you think about group 2's connection with their person? If it begins to get too slow, group 2, you can go ahead and look in the description for directions on how to speed up this video. How do you view this connection? What do you think of this connection, group 2? What do you think of group 2's connection, Spirit? Okay, I'm hearing against all odds, so I'll keep that in the back of my mind. And then we have 2 more decks, and then we'll talk about it. Spirit, can you please describe what do you think about this connection? Spirit, what do you think about this connection? Oh, group 2's connection, please. Okay, group 2, so your person is represented here by the elk, and the elk is an energy that is all about very earthly type of personality. So this can definitely apply if you're interested in a masculine energy, or even someone that's a little bit older than you as well. And I feel that your person can be described as someone who well, they could be an earth sign first of all, but they don't have to be. So this can be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But regardless, I feel that this is someone who is more of a serious type of person. They're more matter of fact. But yeah, if you were drawn to group 1, there may also be a message in there for you. But of course, trust your intuition. But yeah, with that being said, group 2, I feel like your person could be someone who maybe overdoes it sometimes, or they're just so kind of obnoxious. And I feel that for a lot of you guys, you're kind of watching this and nodding to yourself. Like, this could even be someone you're frustrated with right now, group 2. And I feel that a lot of you guys, this is going to be someone who you're currently with and you have your ups and downs with. Or this can be someone who is an ex-partner or an ex-love interest. But despite the specifics, again, I'm going to keep it pretty general here and just say your person. But yeah, when it comes to your person, group 2, I feel that your spirit guides see them as someone, like a respectable person that, I don't know if I would say they approve necessarily, but I feel that they would still kind of, they approve, but maybe not. I don't really know how to describe this group 2, but I feel that your spirit guides kind of respect your person, but I feel that they are kind of aware that they may drive you crazy sometimes, or they're kind of just, yeah, this kind of reminds me of group 1 because their person was kind of stressful to deal with sometimes. But I feel like your spirit guides just, they respect them as a person, as a soul, but they could do better. Like, there's always room for improvement is what I'm getting. And when it comes to your energy and your personality, you're represented here as the camel, group 2. And the camel is an energy that is, it says it's very independent, very self-assured. So I feel that you're more in a more balanced energy of independence than your person may be. Like, this can definitely resonate if you guys sometimes feel like your person's kind of a know-it-all, or they're kind of, like, I'm hearing nobody asked for your opinion. Like, that could be a thought that you have sometimes, group 2. And I feel that if that's the case, you're definitely not alone in this. I feel that your person may have a certain kind of personality where some people like it, some people don't. But on a positive note, I feel that what you see is what you get when it comes to this person. They're not someone who is going to be fake or kiss butt to get what they want. They're just, this is who I am, either take it or leave it. So yeah, I'm getting kind of some ego issues here when it comes to your person, but nothing too concerning, especially when it comes to how your spirit guides view this person, group 2. But I feel like they do kind of hope your person chills out or just kind of works on themselves some more, because I feel that they do root for this connection as well, but they don't want this person to annoy you or get in the way of your goals, your dreams, or just your peace as a whole. And these 2 images here remind me definitely of like the sun and the moon. Just, this could definitely be an opposites attract kind of connection. Yet I feel that you guys are very similar in a lot of ways. But when it comes to your person's spirit guides, group 2, I feel that they are hoping that you'll be a good influence on them. And not that it's your responsibility, of course, but I feel like they're hoping that they'll listen to you more or just feel more inspired by the person you are. Because I feel that the person you are is what your person may think they are in ways. Like, I feel that your person strives to be someone who is put together, someone that people respect. They could also be a fire sign as well, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but again, it doesn't have to resonate. But they have a lot of fire about them and very ambitious, they don't mind being the center of attention, or they don't mind even making people uncomfortable. And I don't think this is on purpose either, group 2. I feel that they're just someone who may have had to play it small at least once in their life. And this could be them trying to defend themselves. They may be in a more defensive energy of just not, they have no chill basically. They may be someone who always says what's on their mind with no passing thought. And I don't think this is because they, again, it doesn't feel like it's on purpose or they go out of their way to hurt people. But I feel like there's some kind of rebellious nature about them. And I feel that your spirit guides are like, they admire this in a way, but at the same time, they're like, okay, let's approach that a different way, where just being more mindful of how you come across to other people, and especially you, group 2, because I feel that at times this person definitely just, they come off pretty strong, or as though, again, they know everything, but that isn't necessarily the case. Like, I feel that their spirit guides are helping them with balance between being a very fierce and authentic person without, I don't want to say going too far, because I think they may self-sabotage at times, group 2, and that can definitely be the case with this connection. I just feel like they don't always think, and that's not to excuse their behavior, but it just seems like, it feels like a very defensive energy that they're in. I feel that it took them a long time to step into their confidence, and it seems like something that's very new to them. And I feel like this is someone who may have faced a lot of opposition and rejection in their life, to the point where they kind of put their foot down and decided, I'm just going to be myself, and if nobody likes it, then that's on them. That's not my problem. Which is pretty nice. It's pretty nice, I guess, but there's just something here about them. When it comes down to it, if they're not careful, they can self-sabotage, or like, I feel that their spirit guides just sometimes urge them to be quiet or to just take a seat, sit down. They try to hold them back as much as they can, because of course we all have free will and our spirit guides can only guide us so much. But yeah, when it comes to what your spirit guides think a group 2, I feel that they are kind of nervous. I don't know if that's how I would describe it, but they don't want you to feel emotionally responsible for this person. Even though you could be a good influence on them, it's still not your responsibility. And if anybody can handle this person's personality, it's you. There's definitely a spiritual, it definitely feels like a spiritual connection for sure. And I feel that you guys help each other in many different ways, but there's always, it's always important to consider your boundaries, of course, group 2, with this person. And I feel that your spirit guides are just acknowledging your experience with this person and saying that you did what you could. And yeah, I feel like this could be a past person or someone that you're on and off with, someone you're unsure of, group 2. But as a whole, I feel that both of your spirit guides think you'd be good for each other. But it seems very like, if your paths are aligned, and if you know this person's friends or loved ones, I feel that they like you as well, group 2. Or whoever has seen you with this person, I feel that they think you would make a great couple, or you are a great couple. And I just keep going back to these images here, and I just feel like you calm this person down. Because again, I feel like they have a very strong personality, and you're kind of like, you balance this person out. And I feel that whoever sees you two together would be able to see that firsthand as well. Okay, so let's talk about the other cards here. So we have forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Two of Cups, Two of Swords in reverse, Nine of Crystals in reverse, and support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. Okay, so I basically talked a lot about this already, but yeah, this Two of Cups is really standing out to me. So with what I was mentioning in the beginning about yin and yang, I feel like that could definitely be a big theme here, group 2. Like you guys just definitely balance each other out. There's something kind of harmonious here among the chaos or any obstacle you guys go through. But yeah, I feel like so far it's been very back and forth or very tumultuous at times, group 2 with this person. And I feel that a lot of you guys aren't too happy with this person, but could feel some kind of attachment to them or still have love in your heart for them. And the fact that I said that, I was immediately drawn back to this selenite heart that you chose. So yeah, I feel like there's definitely love and affection here, despite how chaotic it may seem or any challenges you've been through with this person, group 2. And I feel that your spirit guides are acknowledging that your feelings, whatever feelings you have towards this connection, are valid, even if it changes every day. Like one day you're like, yes, I love this person, and then the next day you're like, I never want to see that person again. Like you could have mixed emotions for sure about this person. But yeah, as a whole, I don't know. I think your spirit guides, it's kind of mysterious whether or not they're approving about the future of this connection, but I feel that they're at least acknowledging that you two can learn and have learned important lessons from one another that assist you in your growth for your highest good. But yeah, group 2, I just want to emphasize that your spirit guides definitely don't want you to feel stressed out by this connection, by this person. Like they understand if you're frustrated with them, but they're also like acknowledging that, like with this forgiveness card, there are some like positive aspects here, I guess, if anything. Like it just feels very heartfelt and something that can stand the test of time if you guys are wanting that. And you know, I'm not someone who encourages giving people multiple chances if they're not changing. But group 2, if this person is changing, if you see actual growth with this person, I feel that your spirit guides are noting that it's worth a try, it's worth a chance if you're ready to do so. But if you guys are currently involved with this person, the same thing could apply. But more specifically, if you guys are at a distance from one another, but still see each other every day. And I don't want to focus too much on that example, but I feel guided to kind of just put it out there just in case it resonates. And with the support card, I feel that your spirit guides right now want to help you, group 2. They want to help you with this connection, specifically when it comes to healing and just being okay with certain things, or the act of forgiveness, which is a a tough thing to master. So of course it's not always an overnight success, but it's okay if it takes time. But yeah, I feel like the both of you could have mutual feelings towards one another. Like you both could want this connection to work, but understand that there are obstacles or other things to consider. And with this Two of Swords, this person could also have made you feel as though like decision making wasn't very clear to you. Like it could have caused some indecision within this connection. And as a whole, I feel that you guys could just be unsure of what to think about this person and the future of this connection. And I feel that this is guidance that it's okay to feel that way. And there are opportunities, but it's okay if you're not ready for that, group 2. It's okay if you need more time. But regardless, I feel that you and this person definitely have a spiritual connection, and no matter where your paths take you, you can have this reassurance knowing that it's like that expression goes, like it's better to have loved and lost than to not have loved at all, which I have mixed feelings about that expression myself, but yeah, that's what I'm getting here, group 2. Like regardless, I feel that this is a very important person on your path, and your spirit guides are recognizing this, and they're recognizing the fact that you two, again, you can learn a lot from each other and have learned a lot from each other just by being in each other's company. And if you two want to make it work in the future, then it's possible if you're open to it, but to take your time if you feel guided to do so. And yeah, that's what I have for you today, group 2. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello, group 3. If you chose this little rose quartz fairy, this is going to be your reading about what do your spirit guides think about this connection, and as well as what do they think about your person. So let's get started. If you hear any creaking in the background, that's my desk chair. It's gonna apply if they're your crush, your ex, if you're in a relationship with them, but I'm gonna keep it pretty general. So as always, take what resonates. So we're going to start off with an animal spirit that best describes you and one that best describes your person. Spirit, can you please describe what best represents group 3's person of interest, personality, and energy as a whole, please? We'll just take one. Spirit, can you please describe what best represents group 3's personality and energy? For those who chose group 3. And then we're going to ask, what do your spirit guides think about this connection? Spirit, can you please describe to group 3, what do you think about this connection with their person of interest, please? I'll take that one. And then we'll pull from 2 more decks, and then we'll talk about the messages. Spirit, can you please describe how do you view this connection? What do you think about it? What's your perspective on group 3's connection with their person? Spirit, what is your perspective on group 3's connection with your person? What do you think about it? Okay, group 3, let's first talk about your person and who they are as a person. So we have the stingray that best represents their character and who they are. So the stingray talks about someone who is, well, the guidebook talks about this card being someone who's more flexible and open to growth, but that's kind of not what I'm getting here. It feels more closed off and uncomfortable. Like, I feel that this person, I'm really surprised the Nine of Wands didn't come up. And the Nine of Wands, if you know anything about that, it's about, in simpler terms, I don't even have the words to describe it, but I definitely know it. I've been doing tarot for how long now, but I just kind of find myself being at a loss for words in this group. So I feel that this could be a sign that maybe you don't know a lot about your person right now, group 3. Maybe it's been a while since you communicated with them. Or maybe you have some kind of intuition that there's more than meets the eye when it comes to this person. Yeah, okay, group 3, I have the words now. I feel like this person kind of walks like they have a chip on their shoulder. It feels kind of like the world is against me kind of energy is what I'm getting from this person. I feel that this person right now could be in an energy of kind of being in a victim mindset or kind of throwing themselves a pity party at times, group 3. It just seems like there's a lot of things in their life that they're kind of ignoring that they need to address. And I feel that they're somewhat aware of this, but they're not really taking action to do so. And when it comes to your energy, you're represented here as the octopus. And I also feel that you're represented by this fairy, group 3. Oops. I feel that you are someone who has a very playful and vibrant energy. And I feel that you really like to see the best in people, even if it's hard sometimes. I feel that maybe you won't agree with this, group 3, but I feel that you're mostly a forgiving person. I feel that you understand that everyone makes mistakes. We're all doing the best we can out here. And I feel like your spirit guides are noting that you have a very special energy for sure that deserves to be protected. And you know, the octopus, it has all these legs. I think they're called legs. I can't find the word. Tentacles? Like I said, group 3, I apologize if I can't find the right words in this reading, but yeah, essentially this message is really standing out to me because I feel like your spirit guides are noting that we're someone who has such a powerful energy, but at the same time, you can only do so much. Like, we're human, we don't have 8 legs, we only have 2. And there's a message with this that I'm trying to put into words to the best of my ability, but essentially, group 3, I feel like your spirit guides are noting that it can be very easy to get lost in this connection if you're not careful, because it just seems like this person would likely put their problems on you in some way, even if it's not intentional. But like I said, I feel like right now this person's in a victim mindset. Like, they're ready to just point the finger at anybody that's around, quite honestly. And I feel like your guides see you as someone with so much love to give, and they want you to kind of keep it to yourself, or at least keep some to yourself because you deserve it, group 3. And I'm also being guided towards like how the coloring here, Like the octopus, there's all this coloring by the head, but the stingray, it's like in the middle here. And I don't know what this message could be. I feel like that's significant somehow. Okay, yeah, group 3, I already had the message. So I feel like this person could be an energy vampire for sure, and it seems like they have all this pent up hurt and resentment towards themselves, and it seems like they need some kind of outlet. And I know this kind of sounds annoying. I feel that in this pile there may be some messages that are more blunt, but it doesn't feel like something that is against you, group 3. So I want to keep making that emphasis throughout this reading, but it just seems like this person has a lot of growth to do. And with this focus on the head, I feel like this is someone that has gotten in your head, so to speak, someone you think about a lot, or someone that made you question yourself at times, group 3. And I'm also noticing on this card there's like, well, it kind of looks like fairy wings to me, but I think it's supposed to be an angel. Yeah, I feel like we'll have a lot to cover today, group 3, because I don't think this is going to be the main topic of them being kind of an energy vampire. I don't think that will be the whole message, but it may be a big message that wants to come through today. Okay, so let's talk about the rest of the cards here. So we have Knight of Cups in reverse, the Chariot, 3 of Cups, 7 of Cups, and Protected. You are safe and divinely guided. So group 3, I feel like there is this message to be mindful of this person's intentions. I feel that you may already be aware of this, but yeah, I feel guided to not even talk about that, because I've already mentioned like how this person can be an energy vampire, and I feel that a lot of you guys could be aware of that as well. But yeah, I keep finding myself reaching a block, so I don't know what this means. I don't know if your spirit guides are guiding me towards something else, but it feels like kind of a halt. So this can even be extra confirmation if you and this person's connection has kind of come at a standstill right now, especially if they have been acting up. Or I think I'm going to pull more cards, see what else we can get. Spirit, can you please describe more about how do you view this person? How do you view group 3's person of interest? Yeah, group 3, I feel like this person's kind of unfulfilled and unhappy with themselves. So I feel that your spirit guides are coming through with this message that don't let this person get to you, which I know can be easier said than done. Spirit, can you please describe how are you viewing group 3 right now? And also group 3, not that you're doing this, but I feel that your spirit guides are coming through with this message throughout your path, really, to be mindful of getting involved in things because you're bored or stressed. And again, not that you would or are currently doing this, but you know, sometimes our feelings get the best of us and things happen. Like, for example, if you're bored or stressed and feel guided to, well, not feel guided to, but reach for your phone and scroll through social media or look at this person's social media, that could be something to keep an eye on, because it could be like a rabbit hole is what I'm getting. It could be really easy to get wrapped up into all that. But with this protected card, group 3, I feel that you're very protected in this connection. And more specifically, I feel that it feels kind of emotional to me just describing it, but your guides are very protective and they want to make sure that nobody dims your light, nobody gets in your way or makes you feel like you're not good enough, group 3, because you are. And with this 3 of Cups, this can even be someone that is a third party situation, but that won't resonate with everyone. Spirit, what are the best steps for group 3 to take towards this connection? This person, their person of interest. Okay, we have Temperance. Yeah, at the same time, group 3, I feel that a lot of you guys don't have a mean bone in your body. So maybe you've set boundaries with this person, or even if it's just energetic boundaries, group 3, but I feel that your guides are saying, like, you don't have to sink to this person's level. Like, if they're being kind of sassy and rude, you don't have to if it's not something you feel called to. But, at the same time, your voice matters. And if you have to tell someone off, I'm a firm believer in that. Like, sometimes we have to put our foot down. And I feel that also, group 3, I feel like this person may be kind of envious of you because I feel like they may know or sense that you've been through a lot in life yourself and you chose to make decisions for your highest good. You don't make excuses. And I feel that you are truly doing the inner work, and just with this 2 of Pentacles in reverse, I feel that at times, and especially right now, it could feel kind of hard to balance. I feel that your spirit guides are saying you're doing a good job, group 3. And you really deserve more credit for how far you've come, whether it's in love or certain goals you have. Like, don't let this connection make you feel like you're going backwards, group 3, or that you're not deserving of a loving connection, or that it's not possible. It's not your fault that this person is the way they are. But yeah, I feel like this person kind of envies you for that reason, group 3. And I do feel like there is some admiration here for the person you are in general. Like, there are some positive messages here. They really see you as someone who has a lot of empathy. Someone who, it takes a lot of courage, group 3, to still lead with your heart and still choose to be kind, even though the world isn't always kind. Spirit, can I please get more about this Be Supportive card? What's this about, please? Yeah, I feel like this person may not be used to people with empathy, quite frankly, group 3. Like, they may have been, like, I'm hearing raised by wolves. So they've had to learn to adapt, and it feels like very much like survival of the fittest. And I'm not saying this to excuse their behavior, but it just seems like, well, if everyone else is doing this, then I should too. It works for them. Yeah, with this Hermit in reverse, group 3, I feel that they are someone who is very lonely deep down. And again, like, that's not your problem. But I feel like there's this reassurance if things feel kind of heavy sometimes, or you wonder why you're not good enough for this person. it's not that. I just think this person doesn't like themselves, quite frankly. And it's not your fault. Spirit, can we please get more information? What do you think about this connection with Group 3's person of interest? Fate, this is a destined partnership. Spirit, can we please get more information? What do you think about Group 3's connection with their person of interest? Okay, so we have more of a positive message here. So I feel that your person is meant to really get a grip of themselves and just kind of have an aha moment, so to speak. Like, I feel that their spirit guides are just kind of whispering in their ear, like, what are you doing? This is not the plan. This is not what you've been working hard towards. Because I feel that this person does have a lot of goals and dreams that they want to go after, but they're kind of on an off-beaten path. And with this fate, this is a destined partnership. Yeah, I feel like this connection has potential, and I don't want to say that, but I have to call it like it is, Group 3. And truthfully, I was kind of nervous to do this topic because, yeah, I was kind of nervous about more blunt messages, which it is what it is. You know, tarot readers, we have to be honest about these things. But I also know that the topic of love can be kind of heavy for people sometimes. But yeah, Group 3, with that being said, I feel that this person is meant to release their limiting beliefs towards themselves and not put blame on anybody. And the fact that this came through towards the end of the reading tells me that maybe your spirit guides don't want to say too much about this connection, Group 3. I feel that they first want to acknowledge certain challenges right now and come through with kind of more firm messages about any time where you feel insecure about this connection, that it's not you, it's not your fault. But I feel that you guys do have potential for something more. And I keep coming back to this oracle card here. I feel that your person may have very deep trust issues, Group 3, and you know it's very common for a lot of us to have trust issues, but it feels so deep to the point where they kind of jump to conclusions at times or stay in situations they know aren't good for them. But I feel like you do a lot for this person, Group 3, whether you know it or not. Like, I feel that your kindness has done a lot for them, even though they have a really strange way of showing it. But I feel that your support, your kindness is something that their spirit guides want them to remember, to let them know that, hey, there's good people out there. You have to really pay attention. Don't let them pass you by. And with this fate, I feel like some things were kind of meant to happen here, as annoying as that may sound, Group 3, but I feel that it's meant to enlighten them to certain things about themselves that they need to change. And yeah, I feel like for a lot of you guys, this person drove you away, or I feel like you guys are just very, very kind. I can't stop talking about that. I just feel like this person didn't break your spirits, group 3. Even if you disagree, I feel like you are still someone who leads with love. Even if you lack trust sometimes or faith in true love, I feel like you are still someone who has a very bright light. Nothing can ever dim it. And that's a very extreme way to put it, but that's what I'm getting here. But yeah, group 3, as far as the future of this connection, I keep reaching for specifics here, especially with this fate card. That's really standing out to me. But I feel that with what I've observed with all these piles today is that all of them seem to have this message of maybe in the future. And again, I feel like with this topic that I chose, yeah, Spirit has been very balanced in their approach with acknowledging the challenges, but also acknowledging that it's possible if you want to in the future. That seems to have been a theme that I've noticed. But yeah, as a whole, group 3, I feel like your spirit guides are acknowledging that things have not always been equal between you two. I feel that sometimes maybe you were the person giving more of an effort than the person that you're interested in. Like, you were their support system. I'd even go as far as to say that. And they may be reaching towards external validation or trying to find people like you, group 3, but that's really impossible because, yeah, there's no one quite like you. And I'm not just saying that. I feel that your spirit guides are making a point to say that, especially. But yeah, I know that was a lot to work with, group 3, and I hope this provided some clarity. And I know there was kind of again, I don't want to excuse this person's behavior. I want to keep saying that, but I'm just kind of reading their mindset and why they do the things they do, and I felt guided to talk more about you as well, group 3. If you are having a hard time with this connection, or if this connection has tested you at times, that you are a very beautiful soul and anybody would be lucky to have you or to be with you, especially this person. And I think they know it too, but they're not going to admit it out loud anytime soon, I think. But yeah, that's what I have for you today, group 3. Thank you so much.